A good manager will do everything possible to identify and control any sources of stress. Start by eliminating sudden stressful noises, or cover them with a consistent noise like a fan or a radio. Barking dogs, construction noises, and children playing can all be noise stressors. Another source of stress is unwelcome visitors. Be sure your rabbitry is well protected against intrusion by wildlife, strays, domestic pets, and even people. This not only relieves stress, but it may also reduce the transmission of disease by rodents and other animals. If you have outdoor hutches, be sure your yard is enclosed with a good fence. Good sanitation will also help promote good health care. Rabbits have delicate lungs, and ammonia fumes from poorly ventilated or dirty housing will decrease their resistance to respiratory diseases. Removing manure daily also helps control parasites and flies. Clean, well-ventilated facilities will help maintain optimal health in your rabbits. Believe it or not, treats can also be a stressor. Many times people lose track of how many treats they're actually giving to their rabbits. If they become too much of the total daily food intake, they will not only dilute the nutrition provided by the pellets, they may also result in a digestive disaster. Treats often contain high levels of starchy carbohydrates, so they should never be more than a tiny sliver of carrot or a single lettuce leaf per day, and never starchy foods like cookies or bread. Temperature changes can also be a stressor, particularly in the spring when temperatures may swing from hot to cold and back again. The better your housing, the more consistent the environment. Overfeeding can be a stressor and can also cause rabbits to lose tone. Often when you think a rabbit is losing tone, the rabbit is actually getting fat from excessive food. The muscles are still there, but they're covered with a layer of fat. Excessive feeding of treats or even pellets will lead to fat rabbits that are more prone to digestive upsets and will be less likely to breed successfully. Reduce feed intake and the rabbit will lose weight and regain its tone. Feeds made from questionable or contaminated ingredients are another stressor. Rabbits are very sensitive to mycotoxins in feeds. Mycotoxins are compounds produced by the presence of certain kinds of molds in feeds. These molds may be detectable with a black light, but you absolutely cannot detect the mycotoxins. They're incredibly durable compounds and will remain in the feed long after the molds have dried up and disappeared. The only reliable tests for mycotoxins are chemical tests. Purina Mills performs these tests on all incoming ingredients that might potentially contain mycotoxins and rejects those ingredients which do not pass the tests. This helps ensure that your rabbits get clean, wholesome feed. Consistency is a major tool in controlling stress. Feeding the same feed at the same time every day, cleaning at the same time, and keeping things as similar as possible from day to day will give your rabbits a feeling of security that will lower their stress level and help them remain healthy.